Hi there. Welcome to Apple World. She tells me I hear you have Gucci level wear. I'm Oprah Winfrey and I don't have Gucci level wear above all else. I didn't realize Gucci made flatware. You ain't got Gucci tableware cuz you would have rather not gotten. It's not cuz you were unable to match the cost of it. What do you mean? And promptly she caused me to feel this enormous Oprah Winfrey standing as a deliverer, and a philanthropic continues to disentangle as increasingly more celebs are beginning to stay and up on Oprah's obscure side after supermodel Cindy Crawford as of late gotten down on Oprah for dealing with her like Shad. All Toni Braxton has likewise joined the visit and returned to her notorious 1998 meeting. When Oprah embarrassed her on air, I was like, chat or a kid like be seen and not heard when you see it through the present eyes. When Oprah's like stand up and show me your body in the interim. The reaction over Oprah's gift vow for Maui is as yet seething via online entertainment and fans are currently scrutinizing Oprah's helpful standing and calling her out for benefiting at any point off of others' injury. However, what precisely did Toni Braxton say about Oprah, and could Oprah's picture recuperate after this? We should get into everything of the online. Criticism and hammer assaults, lies, paranoid fears truly remove the concentration from what was the main thing you've likely seen. Oprah Winfrey has been standing out as truly newsworthy for every one of some unacceptable reasons. And VIPs are presently likewise beginning to stand up on their pessimistic involvement in her kin, like 50 Cent, Monique Sneak homeboy Toni Braxton, and most as of late Cindy Crawford have all straight forwardly said that Oprah has an extremely obscure side in Toni Braxton's case. Following her Chapter 11 recording in 1998, she went on Oprah's show, figuring she would have the potential chance to share her side of the story anyway. Once the cameras were on, Oprah began barbecuing Toni and embarrassed her for not being monetarily sharp. Do you assume a sense of ownership with the circumstances that you're in right now? 100%, 100%, 100% since it's my shortcoming, since I trusted and I accepted. And they gave me these individuals and said, okay, I realize nobody. I headed off to college to be a teacher. And I came to Atlanta and I met this multitude of magnificent individuals. And I confided in them. And they, however, me and my ability, I was like they needed to be ted them with your cash. I realize I think the main thing I learned is to trust and have faith in myself, and don't put all your trust and stock in else with regards to taking care of your cash. Gracious, please. That is the principal decision. I realize that is achievement 101. Oprah additionally apparently taunted Toni's circumstance and inquired as to whether there would be a public sale for all her costly stuff. You realize working class guardians, father's a minister, whatnot, and I came from center, well lower working class. And I think when you haven't had a ton, then being poor isn't so vexatious cuz you used to be bankrupt and it's simply a condition yet. When you've had, most importantly, I didn't realize Gucci made flatware. When you had Gucci flatware and child fantastic pianos, and you're accustomed to wearing $5,000 and $6,000 and $7,000 outfits all at once and burning through $500 on a couple of shoes, it's a long drop. So how does that cause you to feel it's difficult to make sense of on the grounds that my picture is a lot greater than the dollar did. Would there be like a public sale of your things like that Gucci level, where presumably there would be the. And afterward, Oprah changed the discussion to Toni's noteworthy cover for Energy magazine and made the meeting significantly more off-kilter. So you're letting us know you had underwear on? Commit to God. Truly vow to God I had music under this interview considered adversely Toni. And she later freely gotten down on Oprah for being me. She was so unkind to me that I was stunned. I was unable to accept it because I cherished her so much, respected her, and admired her, and she essentially criticized me. She shares with me, I hear you have Gucci level wear. I'm Oprah Winfrey and I don't have Gucci tableware. As a matter of some importance, I didn't realize Gucci made flatware. You got Gucci silverware because you would have rather not gotten it because you were unable to bear the cost of it. What do you mean? And promptly, she caused me to feel this huge, enormous feeling. That second totally changed my profession. It made individuals peer down on me. Curiously, supermodel Cindy Crawford as of late gotten down on Oprah for accomplishing something almost identical when she showed up on her show in 1986, close by her displaying organization rep. Oprah didn't address Cindy straightforwardly, and on second thought, she got some information about her body prior to requesting Cindy to stand up and provide the crowd with a full perspective on her figure. Did she generally have this body stand up for 1 minute? Now, this is what I call a body in the new documentary series. The supermodel Cindy reviewed this second and said it required her a long investment to acknowledge how embarrassing it was. I was like the chat or a kid like be seen and not heard when you see it through the present eyes when Oprah's like stand up and show me your body like show us for what? Reason you're commendable of being here at the time. I didn't remember it just when I glanced back at it and I was like goodness my golly that was so not alright actually particularly from Oprah, however Raph. Then tending to this present circumstance, Oprah just discreetly erased the meeting with Cindy from her YouTube channel. Additionally, curiously, she as of late erased interviews with Dave Chappelle and Brittany Lance's. So it seems as though Oprah is planning for some more kickback, yet it will be difficult for Oprah to prevent individuals from uncovering her in light of the fact that numerous superstars have currently freely voiced their negative suppositions about her why send once poor. Trade Oprah as an Oreo and guaranteed she's just apparently dark since she has a plan against individuals of color. Ridiculous offered something almost identical and uncovered that Oprah caught unaware him when she welcomed him on her show, close by the cast of the film Crash, and afterward put a spotlight on him by addressing why he utilizes the N-word in his tunes. Crazy gave a smart reaction, yet Oprah wound up altering out a great deal of his remarks, furthermore, made it seem as though he didn't have anything to say, and afterward I had my rejoinder, and when I saw the last show her coms were in. There was in there, however yours went in there, mine weren't in there. So it just appeared as though I sort of took we likewise can't fail to remember how Oprah treated Michael Jackson furthermore. Family in 1993, Michael consented to allow Oprah to visit him at Neverland for a selective meeting, and it was this interview that put Oprah on the map to crowds outside the US anyway, after Michael passed. Ed on Oprah utilized the promotion encompassing the questionable HBO narrative, leaving Neverland and basically freely defamed MJ's standing. Oprah recorded an extraordinary conversation with Michael's informers, Swim Robson and James Safechuck, both of whom recently affirmed after swearing to tell the truth that Michael never did anything to them and afterward, out of nowhere, changed their story. Oprah later safeguarded herself against the kickback, guaranteeing her aim was to uncover the example of paper in Hollywood, and individuals call it mole, yet there is a major enticing that continues. What's more, the example of that luring, and that was significant enough for me to take the hateration. For however as many fans and, surprisingly, some celebs brought up, it was fascinating the way in which Oprah never tried to do a unique with the casualties of Harvey Weinstein and uncover Harvey's example. Of tempting a comparative circumstance happened a couple of years some other time when Oprah's BFF Gayle Lord was blamed for criticizing Kobe Bryant's standing by raising his essay case in a meeting with Kobe's companion Lisa Leslie. This simply not the individual that I know yet. Lisa, you wouldn't see it, however, as his companion you wouldn't see it. The meeting occurred only weeks after Kobe passed on, and fans pummeled Gayle for taking advantage of the misfortune for appraisals, bringing up that shit, and never discussed Kobe's SA charge while he was as yet alive anyway. Oprah protected Hurricane and guaranteed she was the casualty in this present circumstance. After this, numerous celebs freely got down on Oprah for attempting to discolor Kobe's heritage, and one of them was Sneak Canine, who shared photographs of Oprah and Gayle with Harvey Weinstein, and asked when they intended to do that meeting. And afterward, obviously there's Monique, who openly guaranteed Oprah and Tyler Perry renounced her since she considered expressing no to them. What's far more detestable is that Oprah took Monique's life as a youngster injury and took advantage of it for herself by welcoming her on her show. Monique's sibling Gerald, who tried Monique as well as her folks, who minimized what occurred, and the individuals who have been focusing realized that Oprah did this multiple occasions and essentially constructed her profession by taking advantage of others' misfortune while acting holier than thou. Anyway, a couple of individuals were sufficiently courageous to get down on Oprah. One of them is comic Bill Burr, who pummeled Oprah over her meeting with Spear Armstrong and said Oprah reserved no option to act, all offended over Armstrong's doping embarrassment when she did way more awful things to propel her vocation. Now the situation was irritating, and I loathed how Oprah was talking with him and behaving like she was stunned that this person would